Hey everyone, it's Ryan with Salt Lake Wedding Reviews. We just posted an article to our wedding blog about questions to ask your wedding caterer, but we understand that some of our brides prefer videos and some of our brides prefer articles. So I'm making a video about that particular post, and we're going to discuss 21 questions that you should ask your wedding caterer before you hire them. So let's get started. First, we'll discuss questions about food, just standard questions about food. Now, first, you want to ask them if they use fresh ingredients. Ask them where they buy their ingredients. Is it from a local farmer or is it from Walmart? This can make a big difference in what the food tastes like. Now, ask them if they specialize in a specific type of food. Some services specialize in dessert catering. Others are specializing in hors d'oeuvres. If you're looking for a 5-course meal, make sure you find a service that's used to serving this type of meal. Question number 4. Do you accommodate guests with dietary restrictions? Question 5. Do you do wedding cakes? Some catering companies do wedding cakes, and they'll give you a discount if you do catering and a wedding cake, both from the same company. Question number 6. Do you have chocolate fountains or other fun additions? There are lots of things that you can add on for extra that make your wedding just more exciting, so ask about these things. Question 7. Do I get to keep the leftovers? Some catering companies will box up leftovers and send them home with each of your wedding guests. So that's a fun addition. Question number 8. This one is important, I promise. Now ask them what meals they're famous for. What are their signature dishes? And make sure you taste those before your wedding. It might not be something that catches your eye right away, but they're famous for that particular meal for a reason. So taste it. You don't want to miss out. Next, we're going to talk about business-oriented questions. Question number 9. This is how much I'm willing to spend per person. What are my options? Now you can go in and talk with a caterer and sit down and say, this is how many people I'm going to have and this is what I want. I promise you, almost all the time, you're going to end up way overspending. So tell them how much per head you're willing to spend and then ask them how they can cater to you. Most of these catering companies are respectful and they'll help you stay within your budget. Question number 10. What's the price difference between served meals and buffet style? Buffet style, obviously they're still going to have bussers and servers to help with drinks and help clean up tables, but they won't need as many bussers and servers as if they're actually serving each course to all of the guests as they're sitting down at the table. So there is a price difference, keep that in mind. Question number 11. How much do you charge per child? Some of them it's the same price. Some people have children's meals. Question number 12. Do you offer special packages or do you charge for each service? A lot of catering companies, if you get one of their special deals, you're going to save a lot of money, and it will come with hors d'oeuvres and soup and salad and a meal and dessert and a big bundle of things, and if you get the whole package, you'll save a lot of money. Question number 13. Are you available on my wedding date? Question number 14. What does it cost for a food tasting session, or is it free? Question number 15. Are taxes and gratuity included in your pricing? Now let me tell you, most catering companies, they don't include the gratuity and the taxes in the pricing. So keep that in mind to help you stay within your budget. Question number 16. What do you provide other than food? Some services provide tables, chairs, linens, fine china, and much more. It's important that you know what's provided before you hire the caterer. Other questions. Question number 17. Do you provide any decor? Some of them provide decorations to put on their serving tables and things like that, so ask about it. Question number 18. How many servers do you have on staff? You want to make sure they can accommodate the number of guests that you're inviting to your wedding. Question number 19. Can you give me contact information for any of the brides that you've worked with recently? This is important. Getting references and referrals will make your wedding better. You can ask the brides themselves what kind of service the caterer provided and how their food tasted. Question number 20. Do you have any suggestions? This is a very broad question, but you've asked them a lot of questions. Remember that they're a professional and they know if you've left something out. Question number 21. Can I look at some photos of your past work? Presentation is not as important as taste, but it's pretty close. Having a catering company that looks really professional and looks good will make your wedding much better. We hope these questions have helped you. There are thousands more questions you can ask your caterer, but we tried to get it simple, and we've tried to include all the basic questions that you're going to need to ask your catering company. Best of luck, and we're excited about your wedding.